Hello, welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. Today we have the GPX R602B. It's a portable speaker with AM/FM radio. Yeah, portable speaker first and foremost. I purchased this off of Amazon for a total of $13, shipped to my door. 2 days, Amazon Prime. Here it is. So I wasn't going to expect much for 13 bucks, and we'll show you what we get. So here in the box, we got some little things: AM/FM radio, auxiliary in, built-in speaker, headphone jack. There's a picture of it there. Cool. Little side pick there. Listen to music, news, weather, and traffic with the built-in AM/FM radio. Connect smartphone, computer, and more to the auxiliary in. Okay. What we got here? Oh yeah, it runs on AC power. That's pretty cool. So built-in AC power cable. So I'll show you that. And it runs on 3C batteries. And same on that side. So let's go ahead and open this up. Quite the big box here. Alright, so it kind of comes packaged like this. Has a little insert holding it straight up. Instructions. And radio. Take it out of there. And then our box is empty. Set the radio off to the side, and let's go over the instructions. Yeah, we always like these. And then let me just lower my tripod back down because that box was huge. Okay, so the GPX R602 portable speaker, important safety instructions. Holy cow, could they get that any smaller? So yeah, it looks like a one-sheeter. Yeah, it sounds like I said something else, didn't it? And we'll go over the features. Pretty basic stuff. Again, it's a $13 radio. I did not expect much from this, but let's go ahead and show you what I get. All right. So the radio, it's black and it's in bubble wrap. So let's go ahead and take it out of there. Okay, here it is. It's kind of angled, so it's going to angle away. So I got to kind of hold it up. So give me a second here. I'll put this bubble wrap down. Okay, dimensions. We have 9 3/4 inches wide. 6 1/4 inches high, and a depth at the bottom of 4 inches. Give you an idea. Features of the radio. On the left-hand side, we have a headphone jack, which is metal, by the way. I thought that was nice. Same with this line-in jack. So headphones, not a great experience. You won't probably enjoy listening to this radio with headphones, just letting you know. The line-in is probably this radio's saving grace. We'll talk about that. All right. So we have like a built-in handle here on top. Pretty cool. Front, we have the little GPX logo. This is my first radio ever. This GPX, by the way. Here we have a power LED indicator. Sweet. Here we have a clock function. And this also shows the frequency of the station you're on. Pretty awesome. Here we have a 2.5-inch speaker from visual. And it's probably a little bigger, maybe 2 3/4 inches because of the way it's mounted. But it's pretty decent. There's some venting behind the metal speaker grill here. Inside here we have a band select switch, AM/FM, and then we have some buttons: time set, hour, minute, and it looks like, what's that last one say? Last one says display. So this display button, when you press it, and when you're in the radio mode, it'll actually put the clock on and show you the clock, which is a good feature. So that's neat to see in a $13 radio. All right, on the right-hand side, we have some controls. We have a tuning wheel. The tuning wheel's really easy to tune. It is a interesting radio. It works off of like some type of encoder, like a DSP, but it is like analog. So if I turn this right now, if I move this all the way up, it'll actually, when I turn it on, it'll be in the middle of the scale or the top of the scale. So this actually is changing it. So it is like a digital frequency counter, even though it's a DSP radio. Very interesting. Here we have our volume on-off wheel. This radio, we turn it on. So there's what I was talking about. You can be on the bottom of the band, and then if I turn this, turn it back on, we're at the top of the band. So yeah, pretty interesting. So thought I'd show you that real quick. All right, so our built-in handle you saw on the back here, we have an antenna, which telescopes out to 18 1/4 inches. It's kind of hard to remove here, but it also has a nice pivoting feature, which is nice. So you can pivot this antenna and move it where you need to. I have a hard time picking up stations here in this location, so I might use my little clip-on wire just so we can hear something tonight. But when I'm in an upstairs or in a obstruction-free area, it does pick up stations very well on FM. Here on the battery compartment, open this up, pretty tight fitting. We will see there, I put 3 C batteries in it, and then it has the AC cord, which is attached to the radio. So you have AC and DC powered. Now I ran both, and it didn't affect the reception on AM or FM, which was nice. So it didn't add any extra noise or problems to that. So that's a good option to have. It looks like the cord comes out here for your AC when you're running that. And it just made it sound like the battery popped loose. Hang on one second. Just double check it. Okay, apparently they just move around a little bit. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. So we're on FM. There's our power LED. Sweet. Go ahead and I'll raise the antenna. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to clip my little wire in the window. A little Texan wire I got handy. That'll help us get some stations. Okay. Tune it.
Of course, it's a mystery, but I saw .org new.
Elevate your faith and make encountering God the high point of your day.
So tuning, it's real smooth and real easy. But as you can tell, it's a DSP with a frequency counter. Very interesting. Probably one of my first radios I've noticed this.
WXRT, I'm Ryan Arnold.
So it has this weird,
when he visits Chicago in September.
if you have like a medium station where it's somewhat strong and it comes in really good for a moment, the volume will go up, and then if it goes away, it'll get quiet again, kind of pops in loud. Interesting. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but it's sometimes more annoying on the AM scale.
WXRT.com and have faith in you.
Audiobooks?
See, it's kind of annoying. So yeah, something to get used to. Local stations, usually not an issue. So that's pretty much what this is good for.
Or visit they've been serving Chicago.
GDC member.
She would never cheat, you never see.
You want me when you're gonna give it up to me because your body enticed to make it.
Plus it's
advertised at bigger.
bit of a dust magnet here.
We further promise to offer peace of mind that lasts forever with our lifetime warranty. Take advantage of the just announced 0% financing for 72 months on any new 2018 7-passenger Outland.
Hasta luego.
But look.
Trudne, a US money.
Okay, so that gives you an idea there. I'm gonna just turn this off real quick. Unclip that. Yeah, the reception isn't fantastic. It's okay. This is a great radio if you're in an urban area or you have a lot of strong FM stations around. Then you won't have that issue with that volume coming in and out. So let's go ahead and switch to AM, show you what that's about. And let's see, let's go back to the bottom of the scale. Okay. Okay, I've got something plugged in. Let me just unplug it.
Well, first off, I think the owners have the right to do what they do, like in the wider scope. For
So on the
events,
medium wave or AM band,
people have a right to show.
it's got some noise from the AM circuit. It makes this little clicking sound.
Use, Vietnam veterans.
I don't know if you can
like
hear that.
myself would tell you that's why.
It sounds like static, but it's actually like a repetitious sound. When you're on a stronger station, you don't notice it as much.
Much more to come. If you want to dig into the delicious details on our foodie's paradise, visit eatwestdallas.com.
So those volume changes I'm not doing. The radio's doing it itself.
A better team awaits. The home team at Associated Bank.
So when it gets a good station, it just starts jamming in, and then when it starts to weaken, kind of goes quiet. So that's WSN Nashville. That's awesome. Let's see. That little ticking sound bugs me.
Things where nobody can hit, which is something we've seen off and
Local?
on.
When people would quit in the office,
It's local.
rarely here.
Zoomer Radio.
There's not a nation on earth that was
WGR.
raised in the
So this is York Station, 770. WABC. 750 miles. That's pretty cool.
We're on Ogden Avenue in Downers Grove.
Local.
Ford.com.
Is your home ready?
or pick up 2 dozen Bridgestone tour. I thought, okay, I'd drag myself up.
KOA Denver. CJBC. WWL, New Orleans. So it's picking up some far stations tonight. 865 miles. But you got to put up with that little ticking sound, that tick, 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 and that, and it just, the volume coming in and out. Like that. I didn't touch the volume. Come on, do your thing. There you go. Yeah.
America's fastest growing conservative news.
Local. You get the idea. In a pinch, if you're in an emergency, and I guess you needed information, good radio, or if you're listening to just locals, probably pretty good. So this is Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles, WTAM.
The other thing that we consider as a family, there was a theater
KMOX.
in our.
One thing that Andrew 400 said on the radio ad is that it attacked belly fat. Well, let me tell you, it did.
WRBA, Richmond, Virginia.
Where I saw a
God.
Carrying the Reagan torch with me. Tune in to Newsmax TV on DirecTV 349, Dish 216, Uverse 1220, and Fios 615. Remember, freedom depends on you.
Looking for that great
So 1180 Wham, Rochester, New York. 545 miles. Barely coming in there. This is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles away.
Fatigue.
Sun is in and performance out. Guess what? Right
KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 200 miles.
Projects you've been putting off.
CHHA, Toronto. So 1630, this is, who is this? 1630. I should know this one. This is Iowa City, KCJJ, the mighty KCJJ. About 175 miles away at a 1,000-watt tower. So, nice getting that. Okay, So you get an idea kind of what the AM is. Let's just leave this on here for a second. So let's go ahead. Let's show you the main feature. That this $13 radio, I thought about returning it because the AM was kind of like bummer, and then the FM was kind of bummer. But I think I'm going to keep it because this works good as what it was advertised as, portable speaker. Yep, portable speaker. Gotta love it. So I got my little MP3 player here, and I'm going to plug into the line in. And we'll do a little audio test here. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Some volume on this.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All right, cool. So there we are. So let's do our final thoughts on the GPX R602B. $13. It gets you an AC powered portable speaker. Also, you know, you can run it portable, which is nice. That's a bonus. It gets you your local AM stations in nice and clear without the goofy volume up and down. It gets your FM stations loud and clear if they're locals. But this radio is not good for distance station listening because of that in and out volume. It's kind of annoying. The little clicking sound that the AM has is annoying. FM, if your station's weak on the FM, it's going to come in and out while you're sitting there, and then it's going to bug you to no end. You'll be jamming, all of a sudden it'll get quiet, and then all of a sudden it'll jam in again. So yeah, it's not a great listening experience on the radio part of this thing. Even though it has a great accurate digital counter here and it's step tuned, it could have been implemented a little better. But for $13, this is a really good line-in device for playing your portable radios. Cool thing is you could just plug this in and leave it run all the time, and then plug in a device whenever you need to, which is a bonus. Never need batteries if you don't want to. And like I said, yeah, it plays your local stations with no issue. I could put this in the corner, play some sports radio, or turn my local pop station on, and if I need to, if I want to. So yeah, for $13, does it get a buy? Not really. I'm sure there's other cooler devices out there. I'm not knocking it because somebody might like this radio. It seems like $13, man, they sacrifice some things to make other things great. You know what though? The clock is pretty cool, and you can do it while the radio's on. So you do get a clock. Yeah. I forgot to mention that. You do get a clock for the money. $13. Well, I guess that's kind of cool because, wristwatches sometimes cost you more than $13. Yeah. So, okay. Well, then we'll give this a maybe buy. Buy this if you want a nice portable sounding speaker for an MP3 device and you want something for good local stations. Do not buy this if you want an AMDX, even though it's just not an enjoyable experience. And same for your FM. If you're looking to pick up some more distant FM stations, don't use this radio to do that because it just doesn't excel well at it. Alrighty, well there it is, the GPX R602B for black, I'm guessing. So, if you like this video, big thumbs up. Hopefully I educated you on this. It's $13. If you want to buy one, check it out. Hit my Amazon link. I get like 50 cents if you buy one. Awesome. I don't think it's a huge waste or anything like that. I think it's still usable. It's got good size, you know, it's built pretty solidly. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it is good. It just doesn't do everything perfect. If it did, it'd probably be worth more money. That's my guess. So it's $13. You're definitely getting what you pay for. Yeah, so do that. That'd be awesome if you guys support me. 2, if you're new and you like reviews of these type of radios and future radios, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of when I put a video out. Lately, it's been every day for the last 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. And comment below what you think about the GPX R602B, my first GPX radio. And it'll probably be in use, actually, for demoing some of my radios that don't have speakers in them, because this actually does a very good job of outputting the audio well on the FM and AM. Some of my, portable speaker radios, they add too much noise in the AM circuit on the jack for some reason. I'm not able to get a good sound from the AM. So now I think this one will actually help. So you'll see more of this radio. All right, guys, will you take care? Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.